we can do the intro.
I'm so deep in this game right now, MBL.
Oh.
Anyway, welcome here to our second set of Warlords, $50,000 tournament hosted by Mem TV. Go check him out if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, he's streaming right now. We have Hearttt playing as the Japanese. We have Hera playing as the Persians. And as MBL mentioned, in the lead up to this, Persians did get their 5% production on TCs and docks back in the Dark Age. And then it goes up to 10% in Feudal Age. So assuming it goes up on 20 villas, like I was saying, he will have an additional villager in the economy over his opponent.
Right, so Persians now will be definitely stronger, but for late game, I still think I prefer Japanese. Japanese have always been a solid save. They have insanely good helps, which should be good against Persians. They have Bracer for Imperial Age, and they have really good cavalry archers, which can be really good in a combination with helps. So if we go to the late game, I think Japanese have that early game bonus. They also have really good monks to hold the middle with Monk and Siege. But will the new eco from Persians be decisive here? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, I think Hera is like the best player to take advantage of that, right? Just to macro his way out of any problem. And we might see him, you know, running around with light cap this game, sniping the monks from the Japanese player, trying to control that middle area, because the middle area can be super, super important on this map, even without the relics all clustered there now. If you watch the Doubt set, you saw him just fully take advantage of that. I think he took like 8k food worth of berries and then 2k wood because of Portuguese. But
yeah, that's insane.
I mean, you mentioned the CA. Both of these civs got a buff to their CA. Japanese now get +2 attack versus archers, which includes skirmishers, which is sick. And Persians, although I think we'll see it less, get Parthian tactics now in the Castle Age.
Whoa!
I mean, I've seen a number of people play into it, and it can kind of sneak up on you if you're not ready. But I mean, it's not really the thing you want to play into with Persians. And Hera's not really a cav archer player.
I think you want Tumbering instead, maybe. There's also a good amount of food invested.
Yeah.
But if you get Parthian tactics, then you maybe have to skip on Tumbering. So it's a bit hard to say. Anyway, these guys, by the way, are practice partners. And funny thing is that they are also practice partners with ACCM and Doubt. And they're all in the same group, which is ridiculous. So they all know each other. They all know kind of what they want to do. And now we see them go for the exact same build order. Everyone to wood now, then couple on gold. And they are going to fight for the water here, for sure.
It's also worth pointing out, MBL, that the production as Hera went up without looms, so good thing he kept that villager walled on the dock.
He does that a lot.
He does that a lot, dude. I think it's just confidence on his part, right? Someday someone's gonna punish him for it, but it hasn't happened really yet. Persians will now, with the Dark Age production, go up faster to the Feudal Age, just a little bit, maybe 5 to 10 seconds overall, but can add up.
Look how passive this is, though. This is just going up, no fights, focusing on eco, going for the wood upgrade first, and now starting to build a barrack from Hearttt, while Hera, he's just aiming to go a bit cast edge. When I practice with him a little bit, he always says, like, go scout your opponent, and then adapt to what he's doing. So now he's going to scout the barracks, and you're going to see that Hera starts to wall up right away, and maybe he's going for the barracks himself. Either full walls now, or a barracks. He's adding a barracks. So he saw that from Hearttt, right? So he's reacting.
Yep. I mean, you can afford to do that if you're as good as Hera. Right? Like he's going to sacrifice 30 seconds or whatever because he didn't go for the build initially if you're adapting like that. But, I mean, he's good enough to keep his villagers safe, to scout everything, to keep his scout incredibly active. As we see Hearttt just going for more fishing ships, and Hera kind of doing the same. I like the fact that he's already got the fire galley out. Hearttt does not have the fire galley.
Yeah. But I think Hearttt is kind of safe because he's Japanese.
And he's got the
fish everywhere.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The reason he does this, guys, is simply to get the vision of the whole pond in case Hera comes with a dock. So if Hearttt doesn't have his fishing ship spread, he will not be able to see if Hera goes for the dock and then could get caught off guard. But by spreading them out, yes, he works a little bit more inefficient, but at least he's able to see if dock is coming. What he could do instead is make a galley, but that costs other resources and will sacrifice his income of food. So that's why he's choosing to spread his fish instead. I'm not sure what's more efficient. What do you think, actually?
I think the fire galley is probably better long term.
Yeah, because now Hera is safe and he's working more efficient with his fish. And Hearttt is not safe, but he's working, yeah, not efficient with his fish. Did I say
Yep.
not efficient for both? I'm not sure, but yeah. Efficient for Hera, not efficient for Hearttt.
Hearttt might actually sacrifice an archer to this fire galley as well. And some HP, just a little bit. Trying to take out that villager.
Yeah, he's trying to kill a Vil. The Hera's protecting it nicely though. I think that Vil will die.
So will the spearman though, and so will an archer if he continues on like this.
It's so nice for Hera to do this though. But this villager is doomed. He's so dead.
I love how he one-tapped the fire galley before just like folding.
Yeah, that was nice.
So on the set,
Persians, what? Yeah, they both picked Persians because you can both pick Persians in the start.
Hera might get some revenge too against Hearttt over here with an archer and his scout, which he's kept alive. Hearttt does not have the fire galley to support. He's going to try and take out that scout. He's going to try now quick wall the villager maybe, and Hera won't lose the scout, and that's good.
Oh, but quick walls the archer out. He gets away though.
Ooh.
Oh, sick play from Hearttt, and also chases that archer away with the fire galley. Nice one. Seriously
really nice play. So the ACCM Doubt set, ACCM walled up. He won the water, and he was first to Castle Age. But Doubt had the archers on the field. And that meant that ACCM couldn't take advantage of his Castle Age time. Now, Hearttt has not gone for the double range production like Doubt did. So he won't have that many archers, and you can see they're not actually forward on Hera's eco.
But they're both even on eco. They're not fighting.
He will be going up to Castle Age first, which is actually surprising here. I guess it's those Japanese fishing ships, right?
Yeah. But it's not a lot of difference. It's 10 seconds.
That archer from Hera.
That's cool. The archer, that's nice. Yeah, Hearttt is sharp though. He's playing really sharp right now. So I don't think Hera will have an easy game. Hearttt is already going for 2 ranges, and so is Hera. Look, they're playing so similar, right? So they're both on a really high level right now. They've both been practicing. So they're doing the same thing. Other players will open differently against these people. Like Hera will probably have to fight water against a player like Vivi, or Viper will probably dock and Tato and stuff like that. But these guys know that one will go for one lake, one will go for the other, and they don't have to fight for water if that happens.
You can see perfect example as well of the Persians already coming into play. He's up faster to Castle Age because of the extra production. He clicked up after him, and he's got 2 additional villagers and more idle TC time. So
wait, the uptime works faster too?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What?
Yeah, it's always worked faster. All of the techs and the villagers. Is this another Drummond thing again, MBL? This has been in the game forever, bro.
Oh god. Oh really? Oh yeah, Persians are OP confirmed.
Holy.
My god, I learn something new every day when I cast with you. I cast every day.
We'll get you there. Don't worry, dude. You've only been playing for what? 10 years, 15 years, something like that. We'll get you there.
Ballistics though from Hera. Is Hearttt going to go for TC or ballistics too? What do you think?
TC. It's in the center here. He's going to take control of that middle area. So this can be good for Hera if he wins the fights. If he doesn't win the fights and Hearttt gets his TC up, he's going to lose control of this middle area. But Hera is already knowing that Hearttt will be trying to take control.
The micro fight in the middle is soon incoming. It's going to be so important. Oh no. Hearttt loses the first one. Maybe Hera can jump on top of this. If Hearttt loses, oh no, 2 down. Okay, Hearttt loses control.
Now he has to abandon this TC, or he has to try and like micro his heart out here to delay long enough for this to go up. But this is the situation Hera wanted to be in, and ballistics is only 4 to 5 seconds away.
Oh, Hearttt needs a siege up soon, or he's reinforcing though. That's good. Hera's reinforcing too. I think a siege up needs to happen before that TC goes up.
I don't think the TC goes up before ballistics comes in, and that could be a problem.
Oh, I think that it could be GG right there then.
Maybe.
Yeah. That the ballistic decision can prove so important, and it all comes down to Hearttt losing 2 archers in the beginning. One goes down from Hera. Hearttt, you need to add a siege up right now. The TC will not go up, but he doesn't know ballistics on the way. We know because we're casters. Now he sees the ballistics, 2 down. He knows ballistics, now he needs siege up. Come on, Hearttt.
And he needs to force down this TC. That's why he's been staying here with the army, because he invested into the TC. If he's denied off that, it's terrible. And all the villagers go down. What timing for Hera on ballistics coming in. That was massive, dude. And now he goes for a TC, and his is a Persian TC, so more HP on that.
If that TC went up, Hearttt would be fine completely and in the winning position. But this turned around so fast, and now this TC from Hera will be so good because it's gonna take down Heartt's TC. It's like a castage douche if both goes up. And yeah, ballistic coming from Hearttt, but there's no siege.
Hera
So
can't
Hera
decide
will go for,
how aggressive he wants to be with that. He placed it 3 different times, and he's like, I'll just put it around the berries. And now Heartt's, this is disaster mode. He's going for cav archers, which should get the additional bonus damage against the crossbows now. But, I mean, Hera still has a phenomenal position here.
And there's no bloodlines in. He doesn't have the TCs. Hera's gone 3 TC with Persian.
Oh, this micro, man. Oh my god, dude. Oh, it's so good.
But remember, these guys have almost no lag. It's kind of easy to do this if you're a player at their caliber.
I think it's easy to say that it's easy to do that. I mean, that was absolute destruction there from Hera. He lost 2 crossbows. He lost 2 crossbows.
I think Hearttt is kind of out of it after losing the middle, to be honest. Like, everything just fell apart for him. When one thing goes wrong, it's so easy for other things to go wrong as well. And it's just snowballing completely out of control. Hearttt is just completely dead right there. I'm sorry to say, but this game is just completely
It's over. Yeah.
You can't come back from this.
It was the decision to go for that TC, and then the decision from Hera not to just get ballistics, but also to go out through the middle with the crossbows rather than going to the side to look for eco damage.
And look at the eco in the middle. 15 berry villagers.
Yep.
It's so much food, and he has farms, and he has perfect eco at home behind that. Now he's starting to make houses around the middle just to have like some vision and also annoying for Hearttt to get through to fight. So he's just expanding on his lead right now.
Hearttt will get a villager kill on the wood line from Hera, and he might find another one with ballistics here, but I mean, it's not enough, right? We look at the villager count, 52 to 36, 3 TC against 1 TC. Hera's just running away from that mangonel. He's going to be able to snipe down the cav archers if they get close, too. This is disaster, bro.
It's awful.
That micro from Hera was really clean. Really solid. Hearttt was trying to dodge ballistics, but Hera was just mixing in moves all over the place. As Hearttt goes for villagers to complete that TC in the middle, but there's a Persian TC within range of that.
Yeah, good luck with that. I think Hera should have added a siege up earlier. If anything, he did wrong here. I think having a siege up there ready with some mangonels would just secure that middle much better. But he's just he's killing everything regardless. And there's no bloodlines on those cav archers. Hearttt can't afford really to go for it right now. He needs to stable. He needs 150 wood and 100 gold. He can afford it right now, but then he has to sacrifice production, and he doesn't really have time to do that.
Yeah, he doesn't really have much of a endgame here, Hearttt. Unless he gets some
TC for
3 big shots with the mangonel, like, there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah, look, he's making a TC now. And honestly, it's too late to boom. And he's also making a TC on the woodline. He's almost completed.
He's sending the vills out. Is this a pride thing now? Are they just coming out to repair the mangonel? I mean, even if they,
he's coming
get some good shots.
He has to get the TC. He feels like he has to do something right now.
Yeah.
Those cav archers are so weak, but he cleans them up. They're not that weak because they have the +2 armor against archers, which is actually not too bad.
+2 attack, not armor.
+2 attack?
Yeah. That's why they're good against skirms now, because they get +2 attack.
Some people told me armor.
Okay, well, some people were wrong, so we'll see. We'll see it when he goes to attack these skirms. They'll do more damage than a normal cav archer. You see how much damage they're doing to the skirms with +2 armor from Hera? It's actually legitimate, dude.
Oh. Yeah, I need to read the patch. I agree with chat.
Yeah. Well, Hearttt has quite a few cav archers, and if Hera's just going into skirms and crossbows, he might be in for a rude awakening against these Japanese cav archers.
This is Heartt's only chance now. He needs to hold this middle and needs to try to push with everything he can. Makes another siege up. He's all in the middle. He's going for a siege up at home, siege up at the front. He's going to spam mangonels out. But Hera has such a good economy that he can switch into cavalry units if he wants to. He can go full knights. But he chooses not to do this. He chooses to go skirmisher and crossbow still. Has a siege up on his own. And he's taking out Heartt's TC in the middle there. I think Hera's gonna be just fine here.
Hera's got handcart with 74 bills and 3
crazy.
TCs. Yeah.
His ego's gonna be so good.
And he's already adding farms, and like I've said before, and I know you've said the same thing, like Hera's just, as soon as he has wood, it feels like he just converts it into farms. Like almost instantaneously. It's crazy.
Ooh, Mangonel trade almost happened there, but both got away. Hera got away with 1 HP almost, like 2 HP I think. And Hearttt got away with like 15. Both survives, but Hearttt really needed that trade. Is there gonna be a better trade now?
Nope.
Oh, Hera shoots it in the face with the aim ground attack. And the reason why Hera could do that is that he had full vision of where the Mangonel was going thanks to the TC in the house. While Hearttt, he doesn't have the same vision of his Mangonels. So Hera can pre-shoot if he wants to. Oh my goodness, what a shot in the middle.
Hera thought he was going to get that mangonel. Hearttt was repairing it. Hera's got monks now to convert the cav archers, but Hearttt... Oh, big shot!
Oh, this is it though. If he gets the other mangonel, I think he can clean up... GG.
Go on.
GG.
That was some crazy displays of micro there by Hera until it wasn't, and he got nuked. But at that point, it didn't matter. It honestly didn't matter because he had an insane eco behind it.
This game all came down to Hearttt not getting his TC up. Maybe if he sent 5 vills instead of 3, maybe if he had microed it a little bit better and didn't lose those 2 archers initially before Blacksmith, then he could get the TC up. But once the TC got denied, everything collapsed from Hearttt. He could push back from the hill. Hera came with his own TC. And Hearttt couldn't hold that hill anymore. That hill is so important. It has so much food on the berries. And you can make TCs, I mean, you can make villagers all the time there. And then also push from the hill to the other base. That hill is what they all want, and Hearttt couldn't really get it in time. So sad, actually.
Yeah, and you can see Hera was already on stone too. So he was getting ready for that castle preemptively. He was just set up for a victory there. It didn't matter how many units he lost there. Unless he, like... took a 0 for 30 trade in the center, I don't think there was much of a comeback potential for Hearttt.
Yeah, I agree. Rough.
Well, we'll see if Hearttt can recover from that one. I mean, that was pretty impressive control there from Hera.
Yeah, it was, and also good timing for the crossbows, for sure. So, yeah.
Well, we go into Nomad, and Hearttt still has Persians available, and Persians... I mean, they've always been strong on Nomad, but they're even stronger now than they were before.
So now, I would say, last game, I think Hera maybe had a little civ advantage, when it came, at least when it came to that position. But now I think Hearttt has the better civ. So let's see. It's going to be interesting.
And
I do think, though, that Hera is a better Nomad player than Hearttt, although both are kind of potato on Nomad.
I think Hera's obviously going to be good on any map he plays, but Nomad is the one where the decision making for him sometimes can fall apart a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, no AM players are experienced on Nomad except for Nico, so it's gonna be rough for them, and it's gonna be a messy game, I think.
Yeah, I can't recall the last time I saw Hearttt really playing it. Maybe he did in the qualifiers. I can't remember.
He actually, he played against me on Nomad. He didn't do well, and I didn't do well. So he won.
Each other out. Okay.
It wasn't the qualifier. It was the Casper tournament, and I didn't play very well. And yeah, where he dropped the castle with.
But you were playing against Spanish, right?
No, he had Malians, and I had Vietnamese.
Ah, okay.
And trust me, he didn't play that strong, and I didn't play that strong, so I would say Hearttt might struggle here.
10 seconds left. Malians against Persians. I think if everything's equal after the players get to Castle Age, I favor the Malians just because they have more in the tech tree than the
They're
Persians
so
do.
even though. They're actually so
I
even.
like the monk tech tree a lot better for Malians, and I think on Nomad that could come into play, especially with Hera. You know, his monk control is insane.
Yeah. It is worth to mention that this is a 9 villager start, which makes Nomad a bit easier because you're going to get a good spot almost no matter what, and you're going to get resources almost no matter what because you have villagers everywhere exploring the map. So
Well,
that helps a lot when it comes
it
to
changes it a lot. Just basically knowing where your opponent is, even if you don't find him right away, you're gonna find pigs or sheep or turkeys or whatever it is. You're gonna be able to scout the shorelines, and you can immediately eliminate where they aren't, which is
you can use
also
the process of
important.
elimination. Just oh, he's not there, he's not there, he's not there. He must be here.
And you can find
So-
like the inner pond, like Hera is finding right now, which means he's gonna have safe fish. Although this fish kind of suck for that pond, very far away.
It's interesting that you choose to dock this one. It's the
I
first
don't-
time I see people do this actually.
I don't mind it because you have safe fish for Dark Age, and then you can, if you want to contest water, you can go to the outside. You're probably going to go to the outside anyway.
Or you can just focus on land because it doesn't need to focus on water.
I think you can't ignore water like that. I think you have to go for the dock on the outside, and you're probably only going to make 3 or 4 fishing ships anyway before you click up from Dark
Well, in
Age.
that case, he could choose to go FC and take water. Because he doesn't need to protect his fish in feudal. It's safe, so he can go to passage.
Yeah, but he has to get something on the outside and
Yeah, he
contest
probably
water.
has to interrupt. Yeah, for something, but at least he doesn't have to worry about his fish getting sniped.
I think
Yeah, I
Yo
think Hearttt
did the
can
same
do
thing
this.
a couple times. On this, on a 1v1 like this with the 9 villager start, you just have to at least provide some presence. Unless you're Spanish, right? And then you can just castle drop wherever and spam conks for the victory.
Right.
Hera's got good vision too. He's already brought in a Bori. He sees another one. He sees a third one near his dock. And boars are the most important thing to scout early. Let's take a look at what Hearttt can see. Hearttt is looking for boars. That's not good.
Yeah, does he have any boars close?
Oh my
Not
god,
really.
no. Oh, this is terrible for Hearttt.
Yeah, this is really bad.
Oh,
but,
really bad.
But on the good side, Hera has a dock in the middle, so his fish isn't really exposed early to early pressure. So even if he gets late, it's not that big deal.
Dude, look at the scouting from Hearttt. This is the best shoreline scouting I've seen in the early game, and he's not going to find shit. He's not going to find anything now. He could think, oh, Hera's got a dock on a pond in the middle somewhere, but I know how people think, and what Hearttt is going to think is those couple little black spots that I've missed, like the top corner, is where his dock is.
Why can't I change this point of view?
Control
go,
1
finally.
or 2 based on the color, and then Alt F to...
Okay. I see now. Okay, he scouted the whole thing,
It's
actually.
incredible. It's insane scouting. Really good job from Hearttt, but he doesn't
He must
find
think
anything.
that Hera is either in the right corner
Or in the north.
or in the or in the north.
Yeah. He's not, like, you won't default to thinking that he's got an inner dock unless you see that pond, right?
But he does see a sheep in the north that's not being taken, right? So that means that Hera couldn't really be there. I mean, it could, but the chances are a bit low. And he goes for a barracks.
And he sends another villager forward.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he gonna send a Vil to the pond? By the way, really nice uptime from Hearttt, considering he only had 1 boar.
Yeah, super solid stuff. Goes out to
it's-
gold. He's definitely going
think it's a
for
bit-
range here, right? And then some fires on the outside to just explore.
I don't even know. I think he's gonna go 1 fire. Or maybe not a single one. Maybe it knows that Hera's in the middle. Remember, these guys practice together.
Yep. And is there consistently a pond here? Because if Hearttt suspects that Hera is on a pond, that's really, really nice play from him. And he's looking for it now. He's going to find the shoreline here, and he might just drop a dock.
Oh, no, he goes the wrong direction. It's so unlucky, actually. I think he clicked inside those walls. Oh my god.
Oh no, and Hera's already walled there, MBL.
But he can still go around though, and he will see the dock now. What did Hera do? He deleted the palisades. What?
Huh?
He deleted the palisades near the dock. You saw that, right?
Yeah. And
Wait,
now
what?
he goes. And now he. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It makes complete sense. But you can
And now
see
he
that
goes to
Hera
the
is actually
walls.
building for an FC, right?
Hera
Hera's building fast castle because he has the safe fish. Now Hearttt spots this fish, right? Doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
And
He
he's
has
gonna
town
drop a
watch.
dock. 100%. Yep.
Nice from Hearttt to do town watch. I really like town watch in Nomad, and yeah, it looks like he's saving up for a dock. He doesn't have the wood just yet. He needs like 140.
Hera can see that dock. So he knows. But I mean, he's almost out of fish there anyway, right? And he's in a position to click up. He's taking another boar. He's going to stone as well. And I'm just wondering here if Hera, when he deleted those walls, if he saw that deer move when Hearttt came forward. So he might have thought the villager was coming and he was going to trap it in or something with his own vill. But
I don't think Hera can
know.
wall in time though.
He has no loom.
No, he
still.
can't.
He has no loom. He has no loom, MBL. He has no. Is he gonna get punished for having no loom finally?
He's gonna get punished. He's gonna lose this villager 110 million%. That villager is going to go down. He's gonna try to run and wall it in, but nah, it's over. The vill's dead. His life is done. And now Hearttt has a really nice advantage. Hera
Loom
still has no loom. Does
Don't
he
click
know?
up. Don't click up, you maniac. Don't click. Thank you, loom.
Loom. Okay.
If he
Okay,
clicked
good.
up there, dude, I would have lost my mind.
Yeah. Fire now from Hearttt. No response from Hera. He just doesn't care. He will say, okay, I lost that fish, but at least I fished for a while. But Hearttt, in my opinion, even if Hera's up, has a really nice, solid advantage. He has the whole outer water with a lot of fish. And he's also got the initial pressure on
He's
the wall.
gonna lose
the
that
land
vill
now.
too.
Oh no,
Nice
Hera's
job from.
collapsing.
Oh, Hearttt. Okay. Close
Okay,
to
close.
not dying. And Hera is up to the castle age here, but he hasn't gone for a dock or anything on the outside. He's just gonna go for a castle into Gabetto.
This is one of the most greedy nomad builds I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, it would be the greediest if he didn't go for a tower on this stone. Other than that,
Yeah.
it's oh, nice split from. He didn't even take a single tick of damage there. That was insane.
Sick. Now he sees the tower though. I think he will go up to north. I think Hera needs a wall between the woodline and the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in time though. But
It
walls,
will be.
okay, that's an okay wall.
Yep.
But he can reach that woodline though with fletching.
Hera can always go back to the woodline under his TC. Heartt's got another archer coming forward, and Hearttt still has decent resources coming in right now. He hasn't expanded his fishing eco on the outside because he's been spending wood on the archers and the fire galleys in the middle, and he should probably start doing that shortly. You need the fish.
I think he's working on it now. He's made a dock in a little bit more left side, and there's a lot of good fish there. And he can keep expanding on the left with more docks if he wants to. I'm really interested to see Gabetto play from here though. How is that gonna go? How do you think that's gonna work?
You know what? He's been greedy already. He might just go for double TC before the castle. There's the
You're right.
monastery. Where's the TC, Hera? Is it in the...
Dude,
Yep.
Oh my god.
He's so greedy, bro. He's so greedy. It's crazy how greedy this guy is, and Heartt's going to click up to Castle Age.
I don't like what Hera's doing though at all. I mean, this just doesn't work. It can't even work against the 1700 almost. Like, just going for pure boom? Nah. Well, it's going to make a castle, and I think, honestly, it's just going to put a castle defensively and keep booming.
But
I have a feeling that's going to happen.
if Hearttt adds fish, it doesn't matter, like, how much defense that castle's giving you. You're not going to expand your eco as fast as Hearttt is.
Yeah. How is he going to kill Heartt's fish now? He has no eco to add boats. He has no eco to upgrade anything.
And he's
Hearttt
buying
is...
food for horse collar. Like, that's...
Oh my goodness. I think Hera went for the wrong approach here. This can't work. Surely. Switches the conversion. Hearttt runs away.
That doesn't work
Lucky
anymore.
that... Oh, it doesn't work? I thought it was just from buildings that you couldn't charge up.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't work.
By the way. Okay. So you can't charge up from units?
It's just buildings? I thought it was units as well.
I thought the instant conversion from...
It's just buildings. Okay. All right.
Ah, okay. I actually knew it.
Cool. Nice job, MBL. You're 1 and 2 right now.
That's better than nothing.
Yep. Better than usual. There's the third TC for Hera, and it's on the stone, and he almost has enough stone for Gebetto. Hearttt is adding in scouts and archers. He's still, man, he needed to expand his fishing eco more than this. He's only added 2 extra fish.
Yeah, most likely.
But he's going to find that TC, though.
Now.
That's huge. He sees it,
Yeah,
because he
what
got
is he
town
gonna
watch
do
with the
about it?
outpost. Well, he's got an archer, he's got scouts, and he's got vills coming over. What do you mean, what is he going to do about it?
He's going to stop it, man.
Yep. Castle from Hera.
Ah.
Monk is there.
Monk is so annoying. Like, one monk just changes the whole fight here. Hearttt actually goes in. That was weird. Yeah, I think it's going to give up and denying that TC eventually. But might make a workshop to push that TC. Because Gebettos aren't really that good against Mangonels unless you micro like a god. And he will also have crossbow behind. I think that TC can easily get pushed.
Yeah. Very, very strange here. I find it extremely strange that he went for scouts. I don't think the scouts
Heartt's
really...
going under the tower, by the way.
He's also luring a boar with the crossbow. Big. Dead.
No.
No, he's losing crossbows to the tower. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. No.
This is falling apart from Hearttt. Like, he's losing all those crossbows. He lost the monk though, but he actually got a scout conversion.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
He did. And, like, honestly, Heartt's kind of playing this like he's on Arabia or something. He went for the scouts to counter the monks from Hera, but the monks were not a threat. He needed to invest eco into fish, and he still only got 7 fishing ships despite owning the water. The crossbows did a good job, I guess, denying that TC for a little while, but I mean, Hearttt now needs to focus on maybe getting a castle up of his own, maybe trying to get his food eco in order and going up to Imperial Age at some point, but I don't know.
Hera for TC. That's crazy.
Jesus.
Are we
Still no
seeing
Gebettos.
TC maybe?
Still no
It's not gonna
Gebetto.
go Gebettos, it's just gonna boom, man.
I can't believe he only has 7 fishing ships. I can't get over that, dude. You have the water.
It's a bit too few fishing ship.
You should have 18, 20 by now. Literally. If Mr. Yo was in this position right now, the whole fish would be taken from this side of the map.
Yeah, that is true. Do you think Hera will go 5 TCs? Maybe on the gold on the north side.
I don't know.
Maybe on the gold in the south side. Taking relics, so I think Hera's like, despite everything happening, he's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And he's so good at booming. Like, never rule out Hera when he's booming.
Yeah, he's getting into his comfort zone. And now it's Gebetto versus Mag. Oh, sorry, Hearttt. This is going to be very frustrating for you. Oh, that's so tilting.
No.
Oh, that's so tilting.
That is so annoying, actually. One Gebetto just
One Gebetto.
messing him up.
Completely destroying the eco.
He will make a knight, but lose 2 wheels. And look at the farm count here, Dave.
Hera has the advantage now. MBL. He has the advantage.
Actually,
there's no fish advantage for Hearttt. There's it's 7
into the 4 TC of Hera.
It's 7 fishing ships on 1 shorefish right now for him.
Yeah. Hearttt tries to sit under some farms from Hera on the top side. Denying 5 farms is pretty good, or 4. Never mind, not 5. And also idling some villagers is nice. Now he's going to the other side where Hera has like 6 farms.
Look at the farming eco at home though from Hera under those other TCs. Really solid.
Really, really great. He's so good at like booming up, and look at Hearttt in comparison. He's also trying to farm up now, but he's really far behind. He does have good eco upgrades, getting wheelbarrow now. Hera doesn't have that, but Hera doesn't have that bad eco upgrades either. So they're both quite even now. Wheelbarrow from Hera too.
Wheelbarrow from both. Yep. Mangonel's pushing forward, but of course the Gebetto are a decent option against those. And Hera going for a siege workshop of his own. He has enough stone for another castle, maybe on the other side of the map potentially. And well, like we said before, he's in his comfort zone. His Heartt unable to snipe the first monk. Does get the second one. Conversion doesn't come in on time, but he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose villagers as well over there.
Yeah. And now pushing the TC in the north, Hera responding with his own mangonels. That's what he has to do when he's going against siege and crossbows. Heartt does not have a civ with redemption that makes you convert siege with monks. So siege from Hera is really nice answer, and he also has the backup from that castle if Heartt chooses to go knights. It's so annoying that it's Hera and Heartt because it's so similar. I hate casting these names.
And Mangonel Gebetto from Hera should be enough to save this TC. That was good pressure from Heartt, force out all those repairs.
Yeah. And Heartt also making 2 outposts around that TC, predicting every move that the Mangonel is going to do now. And that helps a lot in Mangonel fights, just to have a few outposts near the TC to see.
How does Hera notice all these things? Like the 4 crossbows from Heartt snuck around to that tower on the stone again, and he garrisoned right away, like instantly.
You have a minimap with colors, Dave.
I'll remember that the next. I'll remember that the next time that I see you losing like 30 villagers to a night raid. I'll remember that, MBL. All right, MBL in your chat. You have a mini map. MBL bottom right corner.
Yeah, you can say that, but I won't lose 30 vills to night raid. Okay.
Okay, 31.
Nah. Not gonna happen. Oh, look at Hera, by the way, garrisoning Gebettos.
Killed the deer by
them
accident.
to try to snipe siege.
Yep.
Killed the deer by accident, yes. But yeah, he's defending very well, and he's booming. Oh, 5th TC on the gold in the north. That is exactly what I predicted. And Heartt's going for the 4th TC down in the corner.
Yep.
Let's see the gold on the minimap. I think they both have kind of equal gold amount, and then there's 3 kind of, you could say, neutral gold on a line in the middle of the map. Super balanced nomad map, if you ask me. And
Malians get more gold too, so.
Yeah, Malians gather gold faster, I believe, and it lasts longer, right?
Yep. There's a castle up on that hill. That's a good hill if Heartt can go up to him first, and it looks like he's almost in a position. But like I said before, going into this matchup, I think the Malian tech tree is better than the Persians.
But the Persians will up faster with a better economy, and look at the castle Heartt is doing now. It's a very nice one. I think it's very even because Persians and Malians, they want to do the same thing. Both wants to go to Imp and make hand cannoneer and bomber cannons.
Yep, but
Malians don't get siege engineer.
Malians get redemption. Persians do not to convert the bomber cannons.
They do, but Persians can spam a lot of hussars. For example, they can get a lot of halbs and everything like that. So.
Oh boy, what a nightmare this castle is for Hera. Oh god, how many vills does he lose in the process? Quite a few. Both castles will go up, and Heartt's going to go up first. And remember, his TCs work faster on the way up to Imperial Age.
Ooh, so he will be up like 30 seconds faster than normal here. And Hera is not even on the way to Imp, and his farm numbers aren't looking that healthy now. He has to expand on the north side. He's going to lose the castle near his stone later. But he's going to have to... Oh my god, he used the market and he's up. Oi, oi, oi.
Welcome to competitive Age of Empires.
Remember one thing, Dave and viewers. When you have to get bomber cans on the field, you need to research chemistry in the university.
Malians get it faster.
Malians have faster working university, so they will get that chemistry faster than Persians. Even though Hera is up 1 minute after Heartt in this situation, they will both research chemistry.
Watch out, your crossbows, Heartt!
Oh my god, where?
In the center. It was almost way worse than it was. He split at the last second, only lost half the army. Woo.
Okay, but those crossbows don't really matter that much. And they both will research chemistry at the same time almost. So that means they will gather those bomber cannons at the same time. But Hera has a tough task pushing the hill where the castle stands from Heartt. Heartt has a tough task pushing the hill where Hera has his castle. Look, if you zoom out a little bit, Dave, you're gonna see that they both have completely mirror position right now. Oh, but the castle in the middle from Heartt on the hill is gonna be huge for him. Controlling
Hera
the
snagging
gold.
the relic? Get away?
No, that's not gonna happen.
I like how you're
You're
an
gonna see
anti-hype
that,
caster. Everything. You shut it down
Yeah.
right immediately. You can't let anyone have any fun.
No, but you don't have to hype things that aren't hype.
Noted.
Dave.
Noted. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Noted. So should we hype the fishing eco from Hearttt that is taking a shorefish right in Hera's line of sight? And that's the
We
only
should not
7...
hype that. It's the least hype thing at the moment. The hype thing is that Hearttt is trapping the castle from Hera on the middle side, making a trap on the north side as well. Big pressure coming in from Hearttt. He has crossbows, getting chemistry and armor right now. Looks like he's taking in mainly into crossbows. Chemistry coming in. No chemistry from Hera as far as I can see. Hera's now taking into armor and going for Gebettos. But as far as I know, crossbows will kill Gebettos. Big push from Hearttt on 2 sides. Hera has 1 side he's safe, and that is the south side of the map, where he has protected himself with a castle. And right now, Hearttt is in the driver's seat. 1,400 score lead, giving a big confidence boost to his push. He knows he's ahead in economy, he knows he's ahead in army, and Hera needs to defend this somehow.
It's just weird that he's taking into Gebettos when he's losing both of his castles. Right? He's going to have 2 castles left over to produce these things. He does have some stone in reserve, but he's probably going to need to keep it for repairing. His Hearttt gets a beautiful treb set up behind that wood line. Gebettos could probably snipe that down if he comes forward. And Hera attempts to push out now to the south side of the map, and he actually might find that castle being built from Hearttt, which could be a big deal. Remember, Persian crossbows don't get bracers, so they're going to be a little bit less effective versus fully upped Gebettos than normal civs crossbows would be. And cannons coming
the
out,
Monk text from Hera right now. He's getting the block printing to get more range on the Monk's Sanctity, to get more HP. And he's planning on converting bomber cannons, but right now, all Hearttt has are trebuchets and Hankineers. So there's not going to be any conversions, because you have to get really close to trebs to be able to convert them. And as long as Hearttt has army to protect them, he can't convert the trebs. So it doesn't matter if he has redemption or not. And honestly, Gebettos against range units, they're not good. Gebettos have really low HP, not high Pierce armor, and they melt against range units. They're really good against like massed cavalry if they're massed up, and massed infantry, but they really, really die to range units. Push coming in from Hera on the south side though. Hearttt doesn't really have a lot of defense there, but Hearttt, I don't think he really cares that much about losing this area. He only has 1 TC there and a few villagers. It's the top side that matters for him. The only big problem here I see is that little damn pond blocking Heartt's way directly into Hera's base. So Hearttt, maybe he needs to make some water, maybe some heavy demos could be cool, or cannon galleons. That could really help his push, but then he maybe gets converted by Hera. I don't know.
Hearttt has been playing this like water doesn't exist the entire game. I doubt he's going to change now as the hand cannons come in now. And they are going to be absolutely shredding the Gebetto, bro. And that castle from Hearttt is going to stay up, I believe, if he manages to get that treb down. He doesn't kill it yet.
Oh, can. Okay.
Architecture coming in too, which is going to help that castle. And he's probably going to snipe this other...
What does architecture do, Dave? People don't know. Tell!
More HP,
Tell
MBL.
them!
It's only more
More
HP.
HP.
Dude, I wish you would stop hyping up things that don't matter as the castle goes down.
It doesn't matter. He got architecture. It's more HP for the castle.
Farimba coming in now for Hera as well, which is going to give him attack on the cavalry. He's got 150 villagers in this corner.
Oh my god. Hera's booming up, but honestly, with all the map control Hearttt has, and almost 3,000 scored it, I think this is going to go to Hearttt, and GG has been called! Hearttt winning the game versus Hera, and it's equal in this group stage. 1-1, Hearttt and Hera. Gotta love it. And also remember, Dave, that Arena is a part of this draft, which can go, in my opinion, either way when it comes to these players.
Yeah, and that's the 1-1. An interesting game there. Thank you, MBL. I'm glad that Hearttt won that, because I think he should have been in a much better position than he was earlier. Both of them played like water doesn't exist, with the exception of this one little pond in the center here. It's like they weren't playing Nomad. It was like they were playing some other map. But Hearttt did a great job getting his eco set up regardless. It was mostly land eco. And then getting up to Imperial Age was huge. That castle on the right side was massive. The castle in the center was great as well. And Hera tried to tech switch into Gabetto with no castles. No castles to support him. So it was super solid job here from Hearttt.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I didn't like Hera's approach at all. Like, neglecting his fish. Also, going straight up to Castle Age with almost no protection of his base, except for a tower. Was really weird. And then he's going for 3 TC boom Omega greed after losing his fish, which means he has like no food left. Had to idle his TC 5 minutes before he got his production going. So he really set himself in a really tough spot for no reason. I think he could have played that completely standard and be in a better spot.
I mean, Hearttt put himself in a terrible position for no reason either. Like, you should have fish, man. I don't know how many times you have to say it. Like, it's there, right? Like, he's adding scouts, he's adding farms, he's adding things that, you know, maybe with a little bit more Nomad experience you wouldn't necessarily go for. But yeah, that's interesting.
There's a viewer in my chat who says, I still have no clue why Hera didn't ban Persians. But if you paid attention at the last game, Hera had Persians himself.
Yeah.
Both of them can pick Persians, because in the start, both can pick the same Civ, because they don't see what their pick is. So that's why they didn't ban it, because both of them wanted it. Simple as that.
Next game is up already. Koreans, Dravidians, Northern Isles. Koreans for Hera. Ooh, if Hearttt wins this, he's got the favorable Civ here. If he wins this, then you go into Arena. Oof.
Hearttt on water map though, Dave? I don't know. It's like me.
MB, if Hearttt wins this, he's gonna be up 2-1. And then remember, Arena. Remember, Dave. In chat, Arena is in the pool.
You are actually not a natural hypecaster. Like, you can't do it. It sounds really stupid when you do it, man.
I'm trying to impersonate you trying to hypecast,
exactly.
bro.
You're a terrible impersonator.
What is that? Does that say more about you or me?
You.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't impersonate.
Okay.
Terrible. Horrific. Not really outstanding, Dave. I mean, if you want less hype, then I can be less. I can't be less hype. I mean, this series is so important. It's so nice because it's 2 of my teammates fighting against each other. It's not like I'm being hype because I have to be. Or I mean, I'm trying to be hype. It's just because I am hype. This is a really nice set. Yeah. If I see a nice set, I get hyped.
You really like a nice set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a game on Northern Islands here. Hera in the north playing as the Koreans. I think Hearttt is in the south. He hasn't moved his transport ship yet. He's playing as the Dravidians. Why hasn't Hearttt moved his transport ship yet, Dave? Question mark?
That is like free scouting. It's really free scouting on your opponent. You know where their dock is immediately. There's no hiding your dock with a transport ship on the field.
You have to move that transport ship,
yeah.
Hearttt. I mean, Hearttt. Like, if you don't move your transport ship early, you won't find that early information if your opponent is back docking or front docking.
Maybe if we click on it enough. I'm just going to spam click it. He's set.
And now it's...
yes! Okay, it worked.
Nice one.
Yeah. We'll remember
You're
that
controlling
for
his game. That's
exactly, cheating. Exactly. Third party program. Kicked. Disqualified. If it was a Nilly tournament, he'd be out immediately.
Imagine you could hack like that, actually. Just have one guy spectating and moving units for you.
Loom coming in already for Hera. That was interesting. Maybe he was housed there for a second? I don't know.
Maybe, but maybe he's planning on something.
Wait, he didn't get Loom going up in Nomad or on Kawasan, but he's like, Northern Isles, now's the time.
He's not safe, you know. But maybe he's planning on... No, he's not planning on transporting either. It's really weird. Maybe it was house or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was house.
Like we can see right now, both of them going for back docks.
Mm-hmm.
And what this usually means is that they are going to play a little bit safer approach, a little bit less aggressive, because when you go for a back dock, it does take longer for enemy boats to go hit your fishing ship.
Yep.
And it does take longer for your boats to go hit enemy fish.
Yep.
So that means that they will probably go for a little bit more fishing ship than usual, a little bit later up to the next age, and maybe even try to go for... What the fuck, man? Second time, bro.
They had the
It's the delay.
They had the spec delay. No, they had it on this one.
What?
Is there a situation? I know in the qualifiers there was a situation. Hera only has one relic on his island. There was a qualifier between Sato and Mihai where Sato only had one relic. I think that's probably it.
Yeah, that's huge actually for late game and stuff like
And
that. Completely
now-
understand this
We'll never see Hera get Loom in Feudal Age or in Dark Age ever again.
Dude, Hera had such a bad start. Oh my god, so lucky actually. Oh my goodness.
I don't think that qualifies as such a bad start. I mean, the Nomad start was probably...
And the question is now though, do you think that when they resigned to go for the new game, do you think they looked at the map?
I mean, it doesn't really matter in this instance, right? I don't
It could
know.
matter because if they both look, they both have seen each other go back dock. It's
But
a
they've already
big
scouted it with the
information.
transport ship. Both of them already saw that. They already scouted each
Then
other.
it doesn't matter at all.
It's huge. It's huge, man. But Hearttt will be able to scout early with his transport ship this time. Maybe if we click it enough when we
Yeah,
load in.
maybe
You know?
Hearttt will have a bit better start.
Yeah. No Loom for Hera, some scouting info for Hearttt, you know?
I completely forgot about the transport ship scouting.
Yeah. You kept
Alright.
saying back dock as if it wasn't usual, but that seems to be the meta on Northern Isles because they can just scout your dock position right away.
Not always. Front dock if you want to play a bit more aggressive.
On
and back
Nineville's
dock-
start, I've never seen anyone open front. One player
do
open
you
front
mean?
dock. It was Hera open front dock.
And
the only
freaking Andy
time.
did.
I didn't see that game.
Creator, you didn't support your favorite player. You always say that you want me to win, and I'm one of your favorite players. You don't even watch me, man.
I was at
Like,
dinner. I had made plans.
Doesn't matter. You would make plans to watch me instead of going for dinner.
Yeah, and what happened there?
What do you mean?
I
I
mean,
lost.
yeah, and I'm just trying to save myself the emotional damage.
That is true. You should do that every time I play.
No, dude.
Oh man. You know, tomorrow or something, I'm going to sit down and read and study
The patch notes?
AoE2.
Oh,
Everything. Everything. I'm going to study every single unit. I'm going to study every single civ.
yeah.
And I know exactly what's going on in this game.
Ornlu's
I
gonna
have
have
no idea.
like 50 missed calls on his phone.
I don't know how much an archer costs. I don't know how much a skirmisher costs. I don't know how much a spearman costs. I don't know what damage they do. I don't know what civ bonus things have. I don't know anything.
Mhm.
I need to know this.
I'm the same way with units. I have no idea what they cost. I know a monk costs 100 gold and a villager costs 50 food.
Yeah.
That's about it. Everything else is a guess.
That I know. I'm going to study. I only play by feeling. Like I feel how much a skirm costs. I feel how much a spear costs.
Do you know the civs with cheaper spears and skirms other than Byzantines?
Incas,
Okay, and?
Koreans.
Ah, there you go. And it's in this game. You're
I
on
know a
top
little
of it,
bit.
man.
I know a little bit. of
Well,
course.
I
been
mean, I
playing.
shouldn't judge your knowledge based on skirms and spears. You got that figured out perfectly
Gods have
fine.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Gods have cheaper spears.
Yeah.
Ethiopian actually have free pikeman upgrade. I know that too.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I know a lot of things, but honestly, I need to read a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah. Might give you some ideas for strats too. Okay, so Hearttt moves his transfer ship right away. And he's got an interesting position here, the way the map's generated. You see Hera's in the middle of his island. Heartt's over here on the side, which could mean his docks are a little bit more forward this time around. It also could mean if Hera lands him, he's going to be discovered
I was gonna
pretty
say,
early.
if Hera lands the right side, he's gonna take so much map from Hearttt.
Yeah. Or if he lands the left side, it's a double-edged sword. If he lands the left side, then he's going to get found out real quick, right?
Yeah, that is true, yeah. But I don't think we'll see landing. Not from what I saw from the earlier stage. And also, it was so lucky for Hearttt that it was a re because his start was so sloppy with the transport ship, right? Now he's on it right away because he didn't realize, or I think he forgot that he had the transport ship, you know? And then he was like, oh shit, I have a transport, I have to explore with it. And now he's on it right away.
Hera?
Backdock though from Hearttt. Hera's getting ready and Hearttt will see it right away. Hera has already passed that area, so he won't see Hearttt backdocking, but he's gonna be on the front soon.
He saw the house, so that indicates there's a dock there. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, well then we're set on that one. All good.
Look at the relics from Hearttt. They're like the worst possible position. They're like right where Hera can hop on over there with a monk, grab them, and then come back to his own island.
Yeah, those relics aren't ideal, that's for sure. Hera got his more in the back, and that's more easy for him.
That's a relic only Viper would take. In early Castle Age, he would come over and snag that.
I find it fascinating that there's 7 on wood for Hearttt. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's going for more fish.
Especially with Dravidians, where you're going to get that wood in Feudal Age, and you're saving wood by building the dock that counts as a house, right? So it's kind of...
Yeah. But I think he's going to probably go for more than 4 fishing ship here. Maybe 5. And then he will do water. Especially with Dravidians, because he can do a lot of fishing ship and maybe add 2 docks right away. And have triple dock in the back.
Or you could go like 2 dock with some production and then add that barracks and range faster once you're in Feudal Age, right? Get the 200
Oh my
wood.
god. Which new civ is it that has the galleys shooting 2 arrows?
Georgians. No. Is it? I think it's Georgians, right?
Wouldn't that be sick here?
It's really good against fire galleys. It's Armenians. It's really good against fire galleys, especially when you have galleys against like fire ships. Because you're only doing 1 damage, and then you suddenly double your damage output.
Interesting.
I played it yesterday in a galley war, and it felt really nice. It also feels really good with war galleys too. It's kind of cool. It's like you're playing with longboats, right?
Yeah. Both going for 4 fishing ship at the moment. Ready to click up is Hera because he only went 5 on wood, so he has more wood villagers working. Hearttt can't click up just yet. No loom for Hearttt.
He drops off his food he can.
Dude, you see no loom for Hera now?
Yep.
He has a much better start than last time. He was so lucky with a restart, you have no idea, because his start was really messed up.
Hera saw the transport ship from Hearttt, but he didn't see the fact that Heartt's scout was loading into that. But now Heartt's going to come right into his vision. Hello.
And there's no loom. I think Hera's going to do the same though. I think Hera wants to transport. Look at Hera blocking. It's just like 2-second block.
Dude, you should have seen what Sato did to Mihai. He kept baiting the scout. He'd load into the transport ship so the scout would attack the transport ship, and then he'd pop out, get a hit, and then pop back in again.
Oh, no way.
It looked so infuriating. And here comes the scout from Hera, and there's a villager there from Hearttt. Downhill hit, maybe?
He has loom. So, and Hearttt can pop into the transport ship if he wants to, but I don't think he thinks about that. He wants to land back with his scout.
Yep. Should be fine here. He got an extra hit, so he should be okay.
This is gonna be so stupid.
Here it is.
No way. He's doing it too.
Oh man, raiding party.
Oh my god. It's just so stupid to see things jumping in and out of these transport ships.
Yep. And transport ship unloading is so dumb too, so you can't even like consistently get the right positioning with it, right?
Yeah. Both players, by the way, going for fast castle. Blacksmith and market from Hera, and blacksmith and market from Hearttt in a second. Hearttt already on 3 docks though. Hera only have 1 dock, so that's gonna be huge actually.
And Hearttt gets 200 wood.
Gonna have a massive advantage on the water. Yeah. Is it gonna be galleys or fires? Okay, fires from Hearttt. And what do you think Hera will do? Turtles?
I hope not. It's so underwhelming.
He's not creating anything though. What is Hera thinking?
I mean, he might just boom, dude.
Yeah.
They boom into
I mean,
towers with Koreans. I mean, like,
It wouldn't surprise me.
yeah.
What the hell? Dude, when Hera talks to me about strats on these maps, he's like always like, oh, go FC fires or FC longbows with Vikings, blah blah blah. And then he plays and he goes FC boom, man.
He's adapting, MBL. He's adapting, you know?
He's debating. No, he's not adapting. He's debating me, man. I don't know. Hera's okay. Now he's adding a dock on the left side, and now he's producing fires. Okay.
Yep.
It's a bit late, but Hearttt already got his one out, and he will have a nice advantage here, I think.
A little bit
I think
slower
Hearttt could
to
have
the
gone for a bit
castle
more
age
fish.
for Hera, but fire won't be out in time on the left side. There's another fire coming across, but I mean, War Galley research should come in way faster for Hearttt, right?
Yeah. For Hera, you mean?
Oh,
Hello?
yeah. Sorry. I got it mixed up in my mind. Heartt's a little bit slower. Hera loses the scout, maybe? Probably not. Oh, there's a fire galley there, and he's going to block with the transport ship on the other side, and Hera's like, yeah, can't lose that. Gonna run away. Demo!
Don't demo the transport. The transport isn't that important.
It is, though.
Don't demo the...
It is. It is important.
Yeah, but it's more important for Hearttt to...
He's got fire galleys there. No, dude.
Oh yeah, that's weird. But anyway, it's more important for Hearttt to use his demo on the army, not on the transport right now. Because he wastes the army on the transport, Hera will suddenly have more numbers and take the water.
You have the forward position. If you're Hearttt,
Good
you have that time. And then you buy yourself probably 30 seconds later when Hera realizes when he wants to land that he has to make another transport ship.
Yeah, but still... Anyway, I think Hearttt has a good advantage here though. Hera with Koreans cannot make demo ships. They have the same uptime, both going for a TC. And Hearttt has a scout alive to scout the whole island from Hera. He can also see the relics and maybe even snag one.
Oh, good timing from Hearttt here. Great demo there. Another good one right there. And he's going to get behind the fires. And Hera is now YOLOing towards the fish. And Hearttt can just send 3 of those in deeper and deal with the raid from Hera with a couple of his own fires.
This is so good for Hearttt. And
yeah, super solid.
When you can't make demos in that fire galley war, I'm really questioning the strategy from Hera. I think Hera wants maybe to go for late game here and put towers all over the place. But Koreans, for real? Nah, don't think so. I think the Radiants have such a huge edge on water, and Hera has messed up here. He has 8 on food, 7 food in the bank, and soon to be a lot of idle TC, while Hearttt still has fishing ship. He has to run now though, because Hera managed to sneak around. Hera now getting relics
he let those
as well.
fires right by. It's just...
Yeah.
It's so weird to me that he would, like, instead of adding fish there when he took control of the water... Now, in hindsight, it doesn't look so bad because the fires from Hera actually did make it past his navy. But he added farms instead of fish. It's just strange.
I think he needs to start adding fish now though. He needs to recognize he won the water here and start adding fishing ship everywhere. But he's not doing it. I don't know why. He's adding farms instead. It's so strange.
I think it's just muscle memory, dude. I think he's just played too many land maps and not enough water maps, and it's just muscle memory.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. I think it's
and now he gets horse
though,
collar. It's just like
yeah. He needs more fish and farms in that case.
Ooh, scout might be converted by Hera. Doesn't get it.
Nah. It's got resistance, man.
And they've charged up on it, so they can switch to the fires now. Hearttt needs to be careful.
That is true. Didn't get the fire either. The fires are
go into the corner. Right into the corner of the map. Yep.
Running away. But needs to add fish now. Why is he not adding fish? Hearttt is a really good player. He needs to recognize this. Add fish to his advantage. 2 fires still alive from Hera, but will get sniped down now from Hearttt. And I think now, Hearttt, you have to realize that Hera has no more galleys. Please start to add fish.
Especially with Dravidians, right? They carry so much. You can get fish from a long way away and still be like pretty efficient with it. Transport ship, bringing the scout back from Hearttt.
So nerd, man. He's gonna heal it up.
It's like, okay. And he adds more farms.
No fish.
No
Interesting.
fish. No fish. It's 75 wood for fish, and it doesn't take up a villager that could be chopping wood or mining gold.
Yeah, Hera actually got a nice economy going up already. Impressive though, considering the situation. He's actually the same villager count.
What did I tell you, dude? It's
Or even
FC
more.
and Taboom.
It's insane. Yeah, only added a couple of fires to snipe
Yeah.
Heartt's fish, and then boomed.
His plan is probably, you know, I'm going to... There you go. There's the forward dock right there. I'm going to transport across maybe some monks as he lost his transport at the back. No, it's in the corner of the map at the very back of Heartt's base.
But Heartt is just not taking advantage of his position, though. Okay, he's going for the relic. That's nice. But no, Hera's gonna take it. And he's not fishing, though. Like, he's not fishing
Yep.
as much as he should. Same as Nomad, right?
Yep.
It's annoying.
So I think late game plan for Hera is probably like towers all over the place. Try and get your navy and your eco solid behind it. And
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's
Late game
just...
Koreans win, though.
I know, and that's why it's so frustrating here for Heartt that he's not taking advantage of the thing that he just fought for. You fight for water, and you get the map position, kind of. Not really, because
can
you have
even
fires
land if you
against
want
monks.
True. But you can land, though. If you're Heartt, you win water, and then maybe go for some mangonels, disrupt the boom a bit. But, yeah, or add fish and boom harder, but he's not booming harder than Hera right now. Hera's so good at booming, though.
I think
My
if you were
goodness.
to ask Hera right now, like, if he didn't know Heartt's tendencies, maybe he knows that Heartt won't add fish, but if you were to ask him, like, how many fish does your opponent have? He would probably say 10, 12, something like that.
Yep. 100%. Does Dravidian have Dromons?
No.
Does Koreans have Dromons?
No. They both have Cannon Galleon, though.
Yep.
Do you have Dromons?
Does your mama have Dromons?
It sounds like a disease.
True. Like an STD, man.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Look at Hera using the monks, man. And now Heartt doesn't want to go anywhere near that. And he's like, I got to add in more galleys. He's going to go up to Imperial Age, probably faster than Hera. And he is on stone, so he might be thinking about a castle in the center. If he does put a castle in the center, I think he needs to put it on his side of that center island. Putting it forward is a big mistake because Hera could just treb it down from his own island.
Dude, I would love to see Armenians in this map, though.
Yeah, with the
With the
extra fire.
galleys and the...
Yeah, and the
It
demo's
isn't
doing more
most,
damage
yeah,
with the tech.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monks are coming across to the center. That castle might be denied. MB, if he sits those monks right in the center there.
Yeah.
That's the transport ship, bro. It came all the way back from the north corner. And the monks
Oh
are going to
my-
get there before the villagers from Heartt.
Yeah, but still... He could have made a transport with his dock in the front.
Look at the timing. Yeah, he could have. It would have been 30
momentum.
seconds later. And now the villagers are coming across right as those monks get to the center of the island.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hera needs to transport wheels now, though. ASAP. Oh, no, they're
Yeah, well,
gonna
he
trap
doesn't
it.
need to transport because he just gets conversions, and now he can drop
Oh
a
my-
tower with Koreans in the center
Castle,
or a castle of
yeah.
his own. Imagine if he didn't have a transport ship there and he needed to make one.
Okay, Dave. Okay, fine. You're the genius here. Oh, gonna convert it. Dude, imagine if he didn't have a transport ship, then he wouldn't waste his villagers here on a castle that's not gonna go up. Heartt
True.
is waiting. Heartt is waiting, but after the conversion here, Hera will convert back. But Heartt will probably delete in that case.
He's got to delete,
Hard-
dude.
He has to delete.
He's waiting for faith there. Delete! Delete!
No! Oh my God, this is the worst battle I've ever seen. Oh no! Who's gonna get the castle? Who's it gonna be? Dave!
It's
He's
got to
not
be hard.
deleting.
It's got to be Hearttt. Unless Hera can kill the monks, maybe somehow he's got fires over on this in the dock. Maybe he can heal up his villagers and get that. Maybe he can get atonement or something. I don't know. Heartt's waiting for faith again.
Is this calculated? Once he gets faith again, he converts again, and then the castle is 99%.
And Hera's converting more vills from the other side.
Heartt's converting back. Both attacking everywhere.
Hera's got to
for Hearttt.
Convert these villagers back. He's killing the vills now, Hearttt, as Hera only has one villager left alive. We're not even looking at anything else that they're probably focusing on. Hera's gone for towers on his own base. And he's converting the villagers again. Hearttt, you need to...
Please. Or...
That guy dies.
What's...
Transport ship maybe being converted.
The castle must be denied. Yeah, the castle is denied. 1,000,000%. And Hearttt will get his castle up. That's huge.
Villager is converted.
Yeah. And fire ship now from Hera is going to go for fast fires. He's going to have great towers on the shoreline. And he's going to fight for water. Hearttt, though, already has a great position on the water with a lot of galleys. Not upgrading, though, because he doesn't have resources. He was really focused on the middle. It's still happening in the middle, but Hera deleted his castle. Oh, Heartt's getting a castle in a really good spot. Completely blocking that choke point from Hera to be able to create more galleys. And Hera can't get his castle up. Hera can't get demos to explode all these fire ship. Oh my god, Hera's losing.
No access to demo is hurting him so badly right now. He does have a better economy than Hearttt right now, and he does have some keeps on the other side, but he's going to have to get all of the upgrades for those keeps.
Yep. Hera's strategy completely collapsing here. Hearttt has actually taken a better civ, I would say, and a better strategy against Hera's Koreans here. I think Koreans might have been a bit ambitious, and Hearttt denied this castle, going for heavy demo ship now. There was a lot of fires, killing everything from Hera.
War galleys they never deny castle. War galleys, I've tried it so many times, they never do.
Okay, but trebuchet from Hearttt on the other side. Fires from Hera though.
Hera converted the villager building the castle in the center. Hearttt transports another villager over.
No way.
And Hera's clearing up the navy on this side. He gets his castle up, and it's going to be a Treb war between these two.
This is crazy, but remember though that Korean boats are a bit cheaper on the wood. That could be nice. They both have 2 relics. Actually, Hearttt has 3 relics.
If Hera gets I think Hera's sending vills to the center with that same transport ship, by the way. And if he gets towers up on there, he could change the game. But the monk is not converting that vill, and the castle goes up in the middle.
Yep. Castle is huge. It actually covers a lot of the water as well. And it will make it harder for Hera to hold the water in that position. So Hera positions everything into the right side where there's nothing from Hearttt, in hopes to mass up enough units, and game is paused.
This
Hera
has been
needs a thinker.
This has just been like a comedy of errors in that center area there. But I mean, Heartt's managed to come out on top of this right now. He's still got water control on the other side. He's got more trebs. Hera's just giving up that castle completely. And Hera, I think, is now either thinking about landing the center island again, or maybe landing Heartt's own island, because he's got the transport ship set up there. And more docks on that side.
Hearttt still no galleon upgrade though. Still has the war galley, the castle edge galley, so he needs to upgrade those. Killing the castle now, which is really nice. Hera though, massing a lot on the right side. Getting a really strong army. 140 pop from Hera, 160 from Hearttt-ish. And honestly, this is looking really nice from Hearttt though, don't you think?
I think the one thing Hearttt needs to keep in mind, he's probably not thinking about it right now, but his food eco is not fantastic, which could come into play later when you're trying to get all these techs and you're trying to maybe land. Right now you're thinking about navy, but you need to make sure that your eco is solid behind it.
Right, so the only thing Hearttt needs to be concerned about now is to keep the middle area safe the whole game. There's so much gold there, there's so much stone there. If he can keep the middle and Hera can never get it, that's the game. So they are now fighting for the middle area.
Demo sneaking in.
And honestly, only fires from Hera will not win this game. Hera is now towering the island from Hearttt. I don't know why Hearttt is not sending in heavy demos into this fight, and he still has war galleys, which doesn't hurt fast fireship at all.
He's been trying to pat the demos in, and he got one in there. They were hung up behind.
Oh yeah, once the demos come in, this will change the fight.
You know why he doesn't have galleons? Because he doesn't have the food eco. He had to spend it all on chemistry.
He didn't have fish, he didn't have farms almost, so... He's struggling on the resources, but still winning the water battle, and Hera is on the back foot. I think Hera might tap out here soon.
Oh, Hera's gonna try and gate wall the tower off, but you can't wall to the shoreline. He's baiting the villagers away. He's trying to tower up Heartt's eco behind and just be a menace.
Oh, that's annoying. What's Hearttt gonna do to stop that tower, though? He's focused on the water, too, so let's see. Maybe that tower goes up, actually. No, he sends more veils. Maybe he will counter tower or just bash it down. Hera could go for murder holes, and he's doing it. Murder holes makes towers shoot directly under it. If you don't have murder holes, towers won't hit villagers hitting it. But now he goes for the murder holes, and this tower is not easy to kill with villagers.
Not easy at all.
It's not a village tower. It's a keep, but the trebuchet is coming. Trebuchet is coming.
All right. That's a distraction that Hearttt did not need, though. For just 3 villagers, like, I feel like that's taking up
by the way.
a lot of his attention. And Hera is getting heated shot now for his towers.
It's all about food eco right now. Hera is just being able to create more techs from the university and the docks because he has more food. Heartt's struggling on the food eco and can't really produce the same amount, even though you're talking about water units here, which is like food and wood and gold, sorry. But you need food for technologies. Technologies are super important to make your units stronger, and Hearttt just can't afford sending in demos, though, getting big hits with them, and still holds the water. But Hera can soon push out to the middle now with this momentum he's getting. He's getting actually galleons out himself, and once he gets galleons out, Hearttt is struggling to control this game. Man, Hearttt was in such a demanding position, but like you said, no food hurts him so much right now.
Yeah, Hera was able to make that switch into Galleon faster. Hera's trying to wall in villagers from Hearttt still at the back of Heartt's base, trying to go for more keeps. The castle now being Cannon Galleon down, and Cannon Galleons now with the splash damage that they got like 2 patches ago are actually really, really solid in these Galleon versus Galleon wars. We saw it, Mihai against Sato. Mihai had like 40 kills on his Cannon Galleons. He had like 5 of them behind his Galleon army, and Sato just kept getting destroyed when he was patrolling in like this.
Dave, if you have many guard towers.
Yeah. There's nothing Dravidians can do about it unless there's
You have many guard towers, but if you have many keep, is it keeps or keep?
Keeps. Keeps.
Is it keeps?
Keeps.
But why don't you have many sheeps?
What is going on with this demo and the fire at the back of left side of Hera's base? Back left side. Never mind. It stopped. I don't know what that interaction was. It was so weird. Never seen it before. Anyway, keeps. Go on.
Yeah, but why? Okay, so if you have many sheep, you say sheep, not sheeps, right?
Yeah.
But if you have many keep, why don't you say keep instead of keeps?
Because English, bro.
Am I wrong or am I right? Many keep? Or is it many keeps?
Many keeps.
Why?
Because English is it's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know. And Hera's taking out this castle in the center with his Cannon Galleons. He's got a trebuchet that Hearttt could easily clear but doesn't notice, taking out the other castle. He's got now a landing going on with the Korean Hussar that are going to come in, and we know Hera has the food eco to get the techs and support that as the castle in the center goes down. And dude, Hera's winning this game by having better macro and a better eco behind.
Crazy how he came back here, and also adding stables, like I think you said. I'm not sure if you said. Didn't listen. There's stables and light camp coming up, and Hearttt doesn't really have a lot to deal with it. Has to respond with his 200 food to make helps now. Losing the central control, losing everything. Hera trapping, towers everywhere. I can't believe this is a throw. I think this is a small throw. It's not a big throw, but it's a throw. Hearttt had this. Hearttt had this, but he didn't have the food eco for the techs.
Yep. And Hera has just been kind of distracting him everywhere, right? And when he distracts him, he gains map control somewhere else, places more docks, places more keeps, and he's going to take control of the middle with that same transport ship that's been alive since the very beginning of the game. And he's going to come back, although he is losing cannon galleons over on the left side. Hera already lost 2. Might lose a 3rd, and the Therisidai are now coming in from Hearttt. That's his last-ditch attempt.
Therisidai, man, they're insane. Actually, not they're like kind of crap, right?
They look good.
They look good, yeah. They look really scary. They're big and they have some HP.
Yeah,
but
they're like the Jabba the Hutt of ships. They're big and they look intimidating, but still gonna die to someone with a chain.
Yeah.
Another keep from Hera. As the first one goes down. So there is only 1 keep on Heartt's home island, so we don't have to worry about the plural there. And Hera is now coming in with light cav, and Hearttt has nothing to deal with this. There's 60 villagers in that area.
Yeah, Hearttt is just dead there. His eco is collapsing. His navy is collapsing on the left side. He's trying to get through, but Hera has already prepared a massive amount of fire ship, just wrecking those Therisidais. And Hearttt is calling it. Yeah.
Wow, dude. Like,
that just snowballed so fast from Hera.
It did.
All of a sudden.
Hearttt couldn't switch into Galleon, bro. He had to spend all his res on chemistry, and then he couldn't get Galleon, which means he wasn't really winning the fights against the fast fires. His demos couldn't get past his own fast fires to get the hits there. And, I mean, Hera landed with the tower, and it was obvious that Hearttt was just so distracted by that. And Hera managed to carry it forward. Hera's insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. I think Hearttt should just add a little bit more food.
Well, fishing ships, right? 2 games in a row. Same issue. No follow-up with the fish after you have full control over the water. It's like, sure, you might lose that ship eventually, but it's a 75 wood cost. And you can use the villager for something other than farming.
Right. Did Hearttt pick Arena home map, by the way?
It's Hera picked Arena home map.
Is it?
He has been practicing with Doubt, though. I've heard some things.
No, bro, it's Hearttt to pick the... no, it's Hera, sorry. So it's Arabia now?
Depending on what Hearttt wants to pick, right? I don't think
maybe
you're
he wants
required.
to pick Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can basically choose if he wants to pick his own home map or Hera's home map now. I need to go to the toilet. Toilet, be right back.
Yeah.
1 second.
I was really dumb there. I muted. Farmer Chest, thank you. I muted my mic instead of muting Discord, so MBL heard Farmer Chest, thank you. But now we got it sorted out. I have to keep in mind, I love casting with MBL. We're not serious when we're making fun of each other, by the way. We've known each other. I've actually known him longer than I've known T90. But I have to keep in mind, he's only hearing about 50% of the things that I say. He's very excitable. Oh, I love MBL. Keeps or keep? I don't know. Just keep on asking the question, I suppose. Northern Isles win for Hera. I don't know, man. Hearttt, he had chances. A lot of chances there.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull
I can't get that demo dancing out of my mind. Yeah, I don't know.
Keeps versus keep.
What happened to Concerned? Oh, I removed it. Ominous, sorry. Or Exorcept, sorry. Saseke, once again, thank you for the 11. Roy, thank you for the 26. Are Persians very broken so far? I wouldn't say very broken, but they're very strong. For sure. Arena, Burgundians against Armenians. Oh, boy. Guys, do you remember the Armenian arena rush I tried yesterday? Where I was stuck outside and my opponent was in Castle Age and I had a full army of Longsword and Pikemen in Feudal Age? Let's hope we don't see that. Are Armenians in Arena Civ? We don't know. We don't know. You've made Exocep very sad. I didn't think anyone used that emote. I can enable it again. I only disabled it because I didn't think anyone used it. No, you're
Did the game
not.
start?
You're not getting away
Hello?
from... Dude, I'm busy. Give me a second.
You were muted, Dave.
Yeah, I know. On purpose.
Dave. Dave. Why were you muted?
Because I wanted to talk to my chat.
And what about my chat?
I'm sure they're nice people.
Oh, Dave. Armenians against Burgundians on Arena. I'm so happy.
Yep.
Actually so happy.
We'll see what Armenians cook up. They do have the warrior priests. They've got the fortified churches. They got the mule carts. They've got infantry upgrades an age earlier.
I'm really excited to see this, and I think all our viewers, almost all our viewers are excited to see this matchup too on Arena, because now we get to see Armenians booming, you know, going late game most likely, and that's gonna be amazing to see.
Are Armenians the one that get 25% better eco upgrades on their mule carts, or is that Georgians? I can't remember.
Let me check.
I think that's...
Mule carts cost 25% less. Mule cart technologies are 25% more effective.
So that's Armenians. Okay, so it's kind of like a little eco bonus for them as well.
I haven't seen what mule cart technologies has. Oh, they have everything.
Yeah, mining and lumber camp as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's like,
But
I guess it would be like, if it was a 10% increase in efficiency, it would be 12.5 then, right?
is Hera planning on going for the bowmans that ignores armor in late game?
He could. I mean, they're
They only
very
have
good.
full range though.
They're very good
without
against skirmishers,
upgrades.
but I don't think they would be very good against like, you know, like bomber cannon defense or something.
No, they're weak against siege. They only have 45 HP.
Yeah.
Even like as elite, that's
So,
very
like,
little.
Onagers would absolutely crush them, or just even mangonels.
But let's see monk techs for Armenians though. Pretty good. So monks and elite units, like unique units, could be pretty good composition.
Remember, Armenians also get relic when they complete their first fortified church. It automatically
very
goes
nice.
inside, so you could have a situation where he has 6 relics to 0.
Yeah, that's great for Arena. 100%. Alright. Burgundians everyone knows, so we don't have to talk about them, I guess.
Thank God. I'm getting tired of talking about Burgundians on Arena. Every single
man.
Arena game, dude.
For those who doesn't know, Burgundians get their eco upgrades 1 age earlier, so that means they can get the wood upgrade and the farm bonus already in Dark Age, which gives them a really nice boost for their eco. When they gather relics, their relics also generate food and gold. Usually it's only gold per second or something. It ticks, doesn't matter. The more relics you get, the more food and gold you will get, obviously. They have a technology in Imperial called Flemish Revolution, which makes all your villagers into army, which can be abused, but now it's been nerfed, so it's pretty bad. Burgundians have good unique units that have a charge damage that instantly does X amount of damage, which is quite a lot. I think it's 40, no something, 45. What do you think, Dave? Can't remember.
For Castile?
Yeah,
It depends on whether
30?
it's normal or elite.
normal.
Normal is like 25, 20 something, and then elite is like 30 something.
Yeah. So at least it has pretty good charge attack, and can like 2-shot units, but then they have to run away and charge up again, which is really good, but also pretty awkward
at the-
sometimes. But if you control them well, it's nice.
MBL, look at the efficiency stats here. So the Burgundians have gotten the wood upgrade, right? They're sitting at 84% with the wood upgrade. Hera was at like 95% there with the mule carts right next to his villagers. They just instantly drop off, bro. Crazy.
Holy, yeah, never seen such a high efficiency. Usually it's like 80 or 70.
Yeah, but that was consistent on that Haboob game. Both ACCM and Doubt through Dark Age were at like 94, 95%.
What? That's insane.
I wonder how that stat like adds up over time. It's just crazy.
Well, I mean, you have to constantly micro it for late game as well, which
Yeah.
is hard. So the later it goes, the less efficiency you're going
well,
to
no,
have regardless.
the mule carts follow the villagers.
I know. I know, but you have to move them. You have to click it.
No, they move automatically.
No way.
I know this is gonna tilt you, but it's auto.
Huh?
It's auto eco.
It doesn't... I mean, if you chop wood further in, you have to move the mule cart.
Yeah, after like 3 layers of trees, but it moves you through the first layers. If you task
It
them to the
stands
trees.
still. If you don't click it, Dave, it will stand still.
If you task them to the trees through there, it will.
And you have to shift click, right?
Yeah,
It
it's not
doesn't
hard.
auto. It's not auto.
Yeah, I know, but like your lumber camp doesn't move from tree to tree if you shift click it.
Yeah, but it's not auto.
Okay.
Auto is like you press one button,
Yep.
like the auto scout, and it
Yep.
auto everything.
Yeah. Auto goes to the corner you don't want it to go to.
Doesn't matter.
It does something though. Well, I trust you knowing about auto because you're a driving instructor, right? So you
I
should
know.
know.
I am. I know everything. Auto car, auto build, auto micro, auto everything.
So yeah.
You see? Oh, devil herself. Thank you.
So Hera, or sorry,
Outdoor by
Hearttt
you.
has the wood upgrade for a very long time. Game's paused. Are they going to restart again? Big, if so. Hera has better efficiency though, but Hearttt actually has more res collected total than Hera does right now.
That's great. Who's pausing now?
So like how does that work if one player has more res collected but the other player has higher worker efficiency over time? The efficiency is a lie. I guess the wood choppers are collecting are collecting the trees faster. So I guess the efficiency is just how much time they're actually on the resource rather than walking. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not a perfect efficiency rating from Capturage. Hard to represent that in a number. You can see it represented in the gather eco time. So Hera has like 5 minutes more of gather eco. Pog.
Yeah. As we can see now, both are going for scouts. I think Hera wants mostly to deny the relics from Hearttt, because Burgundians with relics is really powerful. While Hearttt obviously wants the relics himself. So let's see.
Okay, Hearttt has mixed in some spearmen. Now, the fortified churches, if you have relics inside them, will shoot arrows. Oh, it's only going to be 1 arrow, but still, spearmen are pretty vulnerable to that sort of thing. So I guess you could, you know, micro away from the spearmen and you have somewhere for your scouts to sit reliably underneath.
Yeah. 1 extra TC now from Hearttt. 1 extra TC now from
Warrior
Hera.
Priest. Warrior Priest, dude. They're still vulnerable to scouts and light cav.
True, but Warrior Priests are actually have 80 HP and they
They have 11 attack as
can
well. And they can heal.
and they can heal, yeah,
And they can grab
carry
relics. Yep.
So that's actually insane.
really insane, yeah.
That's so good. I didn't
Look at
think
him.
of that.
Look at how badass he is. Look at him.
He looks like a militia though. 100%.
Take this right here and I'll just bring it on back to the church.
But honestly, they could try to make them look a little less like a militia.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go back out murdering again. Look at him.
I can't tell the difference if it's, oh,
And now
really
he's
cool.
healing with the cross
He has
on
like
the
a-
other side. Yeah.
Whoa, he has a hammer and a cross. That's so cool, actually. Oh my god, I've never seen that. Does he heal normal speed like a monk? Or slower?
Also, these guys seem faster than monks.
Hello!
Yeah, what's up?
Does he heal slower or faster than a monk?
Same speed.
Okay.
20% slower, apparently.
That's what I
Slower
wanted.
heal. Never mind. I just made that
Okay.
up.
Okay. Nice one, Dave. Hera though getting a lot of relics. 4 relics in common.
You don't have to know what you're doing. You just have to sound like you know what you're doing.
Sure. Okay. Heartt's getting at least 1 relic, but Hera has definitely a huge advantage. 4 relics now. So nice. And also, pretty sweet economy. Is it Armenians that get bonus from their church being closer to the
that's
economy?
Georgians.
That's Georgians.
Yep.
Okay.
Warrior monks
5
are
relics
actually.
incoming from Hera.
Yep, warrior monks are actually handling the 1v1 against the light cav fairly well, especially with some light cav to support them, and they can heal them up behind.
I'm
Looks
not sure
like-
if Heartt even thought about this.
Who knows? Who knows who he's been practicing with, right? I think one of the biggest thing for these arena relic contests MBL is that the warrior monk has 0.85 speed, and a standard monk has 0.7. So if you're going out there to get the relics, you're always going to be faster than your opponent.
True. So good though. Actually, so clever from Hera to think of this civ as an arena civ. I like that.
I think Del
I
was
forgot
one
to
of
change
his
the score.
practice partners as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you might wanna
It's
think
probably
about that.
Daut's idea. Yeah, probably a copied idea from Daut.
It's probably
I
both
think
of
maybe
them.
Hera and Daut
We're thinking about
practiced
it,
and Daut
yeah.
picked. Yeah.
Might be like a co-idea. Or it might just be
No.
Hera's. We should give him some
No.
credit.
Nah, just Daut.
Okay.
Daut.
All right, let's take a look at the eco. 47 villagers here for Heartt. He's got the heavy plow already. He's getting wheelbarrow. Second wood upgrade for a long time. And Hera hasn't even gotten the second wood upgrade, but he does have 5 relics. And you can already see he's generated 480 gold from that already.
Wow, that is crazy. These relics will be so good for Hera in the later stages, and even now. Like now he doesn't need that many vills of gold, and he can instead focus on wood and food to get more food, obviously, more farms, and then the relics itself will just help him get enough gold for Imperial. He already has enough right now if he wants to. He can also use the market early if he wants to, buy some stone, buy some food, buy some wood. Everything goes into his favor now, having 5 relics. So good, so good.
Market
Already
at the back
almost
for Hera. Look
700
at
gold.
look at how much gold he has in the bank, and he's only got 6
Yeah.
on gold, 7 on gold. It's like, oh man.
Oh my god, relics are so important. It's insane. Oh, light caps coming in though.
And
but
they
Hera
just
can
hop
garrison.
inside of the church.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you have relics inside this church, it will shoot arrows.
Yep.
Heartt just trapped himself here.
He did. And he can just hop inside with the monk.
Oh, and he gets conversion. Oh no. No. But anyway, I don't think he cares that much. The light caps weren't really used for anything. Is Hera gonna wall here?
House?
Hera?
No, he
House.
doesn't need to. Yeah. Handcart coming in for Hera. Look at the total res collected. Hera's ahead of Burgundians.
Interesting.
So let's think late game compositions, right? We have Burgundians who can go into gunpowder to counter these warrior priests, but Burgundians are going to be on a timer here because they don't have 5 relics, whereas
But-
Hera does.
But, Dave, there's a but. And it's not my but. There's
Is it a button?
No, there's no but.
I like butts.
You know, Burgundians has a technology called Burgundian vineyards, right?
Yeah, and it's dog shit. It barely brings in any gold. It's like an additional 1.5 relics.
Doesn't matter. When you collect food with farms with this tech, you will get gold. So,
Yeah.
like you say, 1.5 relic. It's better than nothing. So
Yeah, but
it's
then you
not
have to
really on a
factor
timer,
in
'cause-
the amount you're spending for the tech as well.
yeah, but he's
So it's a
generating gold
negative timer
regardless.
for the first few minutes.
Yes, but if he has like 80 farms in the late game, he will get a lot of food. One guy here is saying 32 farms equals 1 relic. So if he has 90 farms, he gets 3 relics extra,
That's a big
which
butt.
means he. Yeah, but I think he will have at least 60 farms, so 2 more relics. So it's gonna be 3 relics versus 2 relics in theory.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 relics versus 5 relics.
Pyrillage coming in for both. Final wood upgrade on the way for Hearttt as well. Get that in Castle.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's good. That's an upgrade that a lot of people don't get until very, very late in the game.
Yeah. I'm so interested to see this matchup though. Archery ranges from Hera.
Archery ranges.
Huh. What do they get on the archery range? Let me see.
Things.
He gets fully upgraded
don't even know.
Arbalest with,
Yeah.
actually, he gets Arbalest without tumbling.
Okay.
He doesn't get heavy CA. He gets skirmishers. Is he thinking about going skirmishers with something? No, I can't.
And
be.
infantry. He's getting supplies right now. And squires.
Skirms and halbs to begin with? Question mark?
I mean, he does have... I know, it's Skirm Champ, but he does have a tech where all of his infantry gets... is it 30% more attack? Or was it... It's 30%
HP, I
something?
think.
HP?
Yeah.
HP.
I
Maybe it's
think-
just 30 HP flat, I think. 30 HP
No,
flat.
no. Infantry except spearman line plus 30 HP.
Yep. So it's
Warrior
champion,
priest
champion
100%
Skirm.
heal speed.
Champion Skirm. So Paladin should be the play for Hearttt, and that's exactly what he's doing. And he's also mixing in some archer ranges, potentially for some hand cannons.
Yep.
And if he, takes control of this middle area of the map, that's going to be some gold that some neutral gold he can grab and kind of negate the relic advantage from Hera.
Yep. And the reason paladins are actually okay for Burgundians is the fact that it's 50% cheaper to upgrade. Am I right, Dave? Is it
Yeah.
50%?
It should be 50%, and they can get the Cavalier upgrade in Castle Age while you're going up. So
Yeah. So the only downside of going cavalry with or paladins with Burgundians is that they don't get bloodlines. Bloodlines give extra HP to the cavalry, but they don't have it, and that can be pretty hurtful. But since they get it so much cheaper with the tech, they can get it faster than usual, and they can get more paladins than usual. So Hearttt can really put the pressure now. Let's see what he's cooking up.
look at Hera, though. Look at the way he's built up. It's such a slow burn. Like, even the castle is in the very back of his base. The barracks are in the very back of his base. The only thing that's forward is the most important thing he has, which are the relics.
Oh no, the relics. Yeah, I think he
But
could have moved
still,
those to the back.
I think he's just like, he's going to build up an army. He thinks it's unstoppable, and then he's going to push out. He's not going to bother with the neutral resources just yet until he has that army to support whatever he wants to send forward.
It's a bit weird that Hearttt hasn't started any push yet. So slow from both players. If I'm playing arena now, I'm getting pushed, man. I'm getting trapped, bomber cannon, monks outside my walls. But both of them are just sitting back. Both of them think they can win with the army compositions they're going for.
Yep.
It seems. Like Hearttt doesn't feel like he's on the timer.
Yeah. Maybe Heartt's thought about the options that the Civ has as we see Ferreters come in. That's the 30 HP for infantry.
Ferreters! Let's go, Ferreters!
Yep. Big ferret guy.
Let's go, Ferret! Okay. Ben, I never heard about... Is Ferreters even an English word?
Yeah, it is.
What is a Ferreter?
I think it's like someone who's kind of like I've seen it in books before. I think it's kind of like scavenger, a scout kind of occupation. I'm sure there's something that, because you can like ferret something out, so you can like kind of find out information, like kind of spy on something. You know what I mean?
And that gives champs more HP.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No one in chat knows, but I've seen it before.
Yeah. Champion coming in from Hera. Upgrades rolling in, armor and iron casting. is champs, even though they have 30 plus HP, going to be viable against what Hearttt has, do you think?
Apparently, I'm completely wrong there. Apparently, it's a relic in a church. I've made up a definition for a word that I thought was actually a word.
So a ferreter is a relic in a church?
Something like that. Anyway, push coming in. Hera's going to try and make the skirms, and the champion's work and champion upgrade is almost in.
I think Hearttt has the lead here.
I mean, he's got a
in
good
my
position,
opinion-
right?
In my opinion, he has way stronger army than Hera. Even though these champions have 30 plus HP, you can almost compare them to a Viking champion, right?
How much does a Viking champion? Viking champions have plus 25 extra HP, 33 extra HP percentage. I think they have more HP than a Viking champion.
They probably have more.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you can-
Viking champs are like 84 HP. That's what Belgium's saying.
Yeah, 60 more HP though, but you never really think that you want to go Viking champion and skirms in arena, right?
Yeah.
It's shit, and I think this is shit as well.
Well, we'll
This
see.
is a
He's,
shit comp.
he's going Gambesons now. He's getting Halb. He's getting Conscription, Blast Furnace, everything. And there's a big fight in the center. Skirmishers are taking out the hand cannons. That's why he's made the skirmishers. To snipe
this
down
is-
those hand cannons, but Hearttt is killing everything.
Hera's finding out that this is trash. Like,
Yeah.
this is literally trash.
He fucked around and he found out.
found out, indeed.
We'll see if he can win just based on the spam alone. I mean, he still has 5 relics and he's gotten 2,000 more gold than Hearttt, but Hearttt has all this gold from the middle. He just got Burgundian Vineyards. Another
But
castle
you need
as he
red
treads down the
20
castle from
trash
Hera.
hits. He's not using the gold. 4 traps in the queue from Hera. Actually, he's pushing out, no?
He's killing the
What's
he's
going
killing
on?
the paladin. He's killing the
Where's the
paladin now.
army?
Halb
Where's
Skirm.
the army from Hearttt? The Halbs are helping. The champs were trash.
He's
We
at
can all agree on
160
that.
pop. He's at 160 pop, and he's got 4 ranges producing right now. Hearttt needs
Dude, he's
to
flooding
get
so
some more
much.
buildings down.
Yeah, he's flooding too much. But I think Hera, I mean, Hearttt is still fine because Hera doesn't have anything to take out the trap, I mean, the castle from Hearttt. So
Traps,
Hearttt can
man.
mess up a new army.
He's got
Yeah, it's getting
traps from
traps,
that
but-
one castle in the
Exactly,
back.
it's gonna take a while before they come out.
Maybe
Paladin hand cannon will be
miscalculated
good
here.
from Hearttt. Yeah.
Well, he stopped making hand cannons, or I guess he's only making from 2 ranges because Hera was sniping them down with the skirms. But he manages
Yeah.
to save that bombard cannon, and the
Yeah, that's
skirms
nice.
are all
Now he's got
dying.
Momentum again, yeah. Momentum switch. Oh my god, Hearttt didn't have armor on his paladins. Oh my. He's just getting the second armor now. Then it makes sense why the armor, I mean, the paladins died so quickly. Now he's getting out more. Hearttt has a really solid amount of resources in the bank, though.
Look
Look
at
at
his
that.
eco. Damn, dude.
He can go
54
like 3.
farms.
He can go for castle wall if he wants to, and he can also get the extra gold. So even if Hera has the relics, those relics won't matter until Hearttt has mined out the extra gold. And I think Hearttt can now push out, but I don't know
Dude.
what happened to his production earlier. It was weird.
Hera's gonna have the super Treb stack if he keeps these alive. He's gonna have 6 of them, all from that one castle. And if he keeps his production up, which he's fantastic at doing, is he micros down all of the hand cannons behind, and then the champions with their extra HP running right through those paladins somehow.
No way. No, I don't think this is. No, this cannot work. I'm in disbelief. No, those champs will die now. The paladins will overrun again, but Hera.
There's
like
gonna
you
be
said,
more
has an
behind it.
insane production behind this.
Yeah, and he's gonna have the Treb stack, so every time he pushes
Ooh.
forward with the army, he can kill the castles from Hearttt. If Hearttt
bomber
doesn't
castle's
keep his
not-
production up. If he
Bomber
keeps his
can from
production
Hearttt
up, he's
sniping
fine.
the traps. Yes. Bomber can sniping the traps. I think Hearttt could try to build a castle further back now. I don't think this is a good trade for Hearttt. Hearttt doesn't have enough melee units in the front to take out the damage here.
And Hera's production is insane.
Hera's production is insane. He's making more production. Look how many production buildings he has.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Fortified churches as well. Fortified churches. Oh no. Oh no, is he gonna
Oh
go
my
monks
God.
here and then just be able to hop in these churches whenever they're under fire?
think he might go for the warrior monks with a 100% heal
True.
speed.
Yep, and that's what he's doing. And those can hop inside the churches as well.
Oh.
Did they heal inside the churches is the question.
This is so interesting. I have never seen this save before. That's crazy, but Hearttt is not really massing enough. He's wasting units. Hera's just flooding him. It's like Goths, you know?
Yep.
Overrunning.
Now, Hearttt is making his way into light cap, which do counter these warrior monks, but the warrior monks have so much HP. 130 HP, I believe, once Sanctity comes in.
They're getting wrecked by Hankner, though.
True.
And now Heart's pushing back. Hera's retreating. Not sure what Hera's doing right now, but looks like he's struggling for some reason. What's happening? Did he stop his production?
He stopped his
Did he run
production
up
because he was trying to get into warrior monks, and now he has to queue up champions again.
All of
And
a
now he's
sudden,
going for
Hearttt
normal
has-
monks.
All of a sudden, Hearttt has 55 army. Hera has 40. And Hearttt is pushing back all of the fortified church that Hera just built up.
Mm-hmm.
Hearttt has... I can't say this word. He has a lot of resources in the bank.
A shit ton?
And he can build 3 castles if he wants to right now.
Ah.
In the front of Hera's base. But Hera has 5 traps there, so you should be careful.
This is an interesting strategy from Hera, but when he tried to make that tech switch, his production hurt him. And that was what was keeping him pushing, was that he had better production than Hearttt. He is going to take out the Paladin. He's still microing down the hand cannons, but yeah, that was a big shot.
That was a big shot. Hand cannons will kill champs, I believe. But extra HP is helping though, for sure. It's not a bad tech. That's for...
Does he make more churches forward? Probably. Now they're back.
But even with 100 HP, you know, it's still champs. They still die to Hankiners. They still die to Paladins. So... I'm not convinced by this this unit composition from Hera.
Just consistently sniping down all the hand cannons. He's like, we need these gone. We need them gone.
Did you see the mule carts die?
Yeah,
To
I
the
see them
bomber cans?
dead up there, yeah.
That was such a pretty sight when he shot them.
Hera's pushing back again. How far can he go? I like the fact he's keeping his Trebs in reserve until he has like a safe spot to set them up here. He can't afford to lose those for free.
Bomber cans helping so much though. Does Hera have access to bomber cans himself?
No, he doesn't.
Satch.
He does. He might have hand cannon, but he doesn't have bomber cannons. Hearttt is not on gold currently, but he's going out to the 3 tile gold there. And Hera. Oh man, that's the last gold on the map for Hearttt.
Yeah, but he has Hussars though, and skirmishers.
But still, he hasn't been able to break this with gold units. He hasn't been able to break this with gold units, MBL.
Yeah, that's...
I don't think Burgundian Vineyards is gonna pull him through if he needs to push this back with gold units. Hera
Did he
finally
research it,
coming
though?
forward with the... Yes, he did. He got it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hera coming forward with the Trebs. He's got to be careful with the bomber cannons and the Hussar.
Oh, bit too overextending there.
And Hera's sniping
the
down
bomber
all of the
cannons.
hand cannons.
Yeah, he's
Probably-
doing a great job with the skirms. Always targeting the gold units from Hearttt. And Hearttt is suffering a bit. Still Hearttt with so much stone. So if Hearttt makes a push, maybe kills the traps, he can start pushing forward with castles. And I don't think Hera expects Hearttt to have that much stone in the bank. So let's see if Hearttt can get this going.
What do you...
But it looks like Hera will just keep spamming these tanky champs, right?
Is there some point in this where Hearttt considers clicking the button? It's an interesting question, right? Like, because you could maybe see it. He's adding in more Trebs now. If we see the infantry upgrades coming in, we know what's happening. But
Yeah, as long as he doesn't have infantry upgrades, there's no way.
yeah.
It doesn't queue up more bills, so it doesn't think about it yet. If he keeps getting pushed back, then maybe. I have to say, those champs are tanky though.
They are tanky as
Yeah.
hell, dude. They're just like going up against Paladin like they don't care.
That's crazy.
I
I don't
think-
think Hearttt is microing very well, but
To be fair to
nice
him,
shot.
like Hera has been insane with just keeping the skirms coming out and then sniping down every hand cannon that Hearttt shows.
yeah. Yeah.
And Hera
It
is now pushing forward with the Trebs. He's going to take out this castle. He's going to go for a castle of his own. And Hera's going to win
Hera's
this game.
building 2 castles, yeah. GG.
Unbelievable. He just wore him
he didn't
down.
even try to go for button.
Yeah. He wore him
3-1.
down, dude.
My prediction was right.
And I think, you
Armenians,
know
man.
what? I don't want to see anyone else go for that strat because I think Hera might be one of the only players to pull that off. Because I think you have to be so on point with keeping your production up and microing your skirms to hit all of the hand
Yeah.
cannons at all times. I don't think it's actually like a great strategy. I think it's a amazing strat for Hera.
Right. Maybe anything else than Burgundians as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think though he did show us like the late game strategy here is definitely unique, right? And he outlasts them in terms of gold. But what he did show us is that the warrior monks can always be faster to grab the relics, and they're really good in the relic contest. So maybe you can play Armenians in a more standard style and still be really, really competitive.
Or even Monk Rush with
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Hearttt didn't make many paladins, and he didn't master them well.
And he didn't have the armor early, which brutal.
Yeah, I think I would like to see more paladins and more handcanners, like more gold units in his comp, because he had so much gold.
Mm-hmm.
He had 2 extra golds too, so I think he could have done a little bit better on that.
Maybe he didn't get the armor because he thought Hera was going into compound boats. I don't know. Probably just forgot. He probably just 100% forgot.
Oh no, Hearttt says he messed up his numbers. Barrack got into his building group, and he didn't produce paladins for 2 minutes.
Dude. I was wondering about that because he had 2 ranges only producing, right?
All of a sudden, he stopped producing anything.
That explains it. That sucks, dude. That really sucks.
Yeah, because he lost his whole momentum, and then yeah, he lost the game. Unlucky. Dave, it was a pleasure casting with you again.
It was a lot of fun, dude. It was really fun today.
Thanks for casting with me.
Thank you for joining me.
I always appreciate you as a co-caster. I think you're a great friend and great co-caster. So
I like you a
today
lot
today we really stepped up from last time.
From last time. Well, you told me to take notes and improve, right?
Yeah, we did.
All right, dude. Have a good night, all right?
Yeah, good night. See ya.
Right.